how many...
Hey, not yet.
Actually identify yourselves as like a worrywart?
Oh, no.
Worry a lot.
I don't give a fuck about anything.
You get anxiety often.
I mean, I get anxiety.
You end up like thinking about the future a lot, and you're
I definitely think about the future a lot.
and like that always makes you feel uneasy.
I'm like hypochondriac about like if I get a cut or something, I'm like it's definitely infected. I'm gonna lose my arm.
Yes.
But I don't normally like.
That's a quick leap. I got cut. It's infected. I'm losing my whole arm.
But unless something happens like an inciting incident.
Raise your hand.
But like normally.
I'm a worrywart about shit that doesn't matter. So like, I really want the new Chevy Tahoe, and I'm like, oh, but then, so I want the Z71 because it's the off-road package, but it's only a 5.3 liter right now, and I want the 6.2 liter for more horsepower, and I get really worried, a lot of anxiety thinking about that.
Like that you won't be able to get it?
Choices about choices.
Yeah, like about choices. Like, do you want to get the chicken sandwich or the hamburger? And then you're like, ah, fuck. And that seems like a huge decision. But other shit down, like, I don't know, savings, whatever. I'm like, I don't care.
So lucky, Gio.
But like little things, I'm like,
And you
I'm
guys think
stressing
he
out.
runs everything?
I'm stressing out over little shit.
Well, how about things that you can't control? Like,
I don't really worry about things I can't control.
Things that you just are out of your control, like for example,
Like a meteor landing on Earth.
or even things like that too.
Like the Illuminati's depopulation plan. Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
Yeah.
Things. Yeah.
Nah, I don't care about any of that stuff.
Well, that's good. 'Cause that means you probably just have a lot of mental strength. I don't know.
I just get anxiety over the small things.
6.3 liter, I think.
All right. Well, here I have 3 tips on how you can, actually 2 tips on how you can try to like calm yourself and like really psychologically try to gain control over your anxiety.
Yeah, help me.
If you tend to be a worrywart. So number 1 is you need to work towards developing a realistic sense of control. So, for example, like they're saying here how you can control how eye-catching your marketing ads are, but you can't control whether people buy your product. So a lot of people end up stressing over things that you just can't control. So you have to get like a realistic sense of, okay, these are things that are in my lane that I can do and I can change and I can do something about. But other things like, for example, like the current state of the pandemic, a lot of people have been getting a lot of anxiety and stress over it because you just feel like, holy shit, what's happening? The world's ending and I can't do anything about it. But they're just saying here like, all right, well, just, you know, whatever's within your control you can tackle.
I bought some glow sticks for our house just because I was like, oh shit, the world might end and then we might not have batteries
We wanna rave.
emergency.
Cuts on Bart in the middle of zombie apocalypse. He's like,
It's emergency lighting, and they're frequently used in the military. And
You just wanted to buy toys. 'Cause
no,
you also got zip
and
ties.
I got zip
I'm
tie
like,
handcuffs.
You just want to take up room in the freezer.
No, the zip tie handcuffs don't go in the freezer.
No, the glow sticks. You don't put them in the freezer?
No, but I was like freaking out if I should get the yellow ones or the green ones.
Why?
Because I'm like, damn, there's so many goddamn choices.
well, the green ones are more fun.
They are more
Oh,
fun.
I would have gone yellow.
No.
And I'm probably stressing, watching Tyke by myself, like trying to fucking answer emails and do all this shit, and this fool's like,
Because that stuff doesn't
yellow
matter.
or green?
He's like, I'm working. Why did you just buy some of each?
Because they come in a pack of 20.
Oh.
So you really got to commit. If there was an assortment pack,
much
I
is
would have
it?
got it.
Assortment.
They were like red, blue,
You
what?
find an assortment pack?
Not on Amazon. I couldn't find it.
Pink is cool too.
So wait, you forgot how much the price was? I mean, that just sounds like it wasn't even that expensive.
It's part of the Yeah, it's never expensive. It's part of the
So
emergency.
you can't have like excess.
Yeah, I don't need 40 glow sticks.
Read the reviews on the green ones versus the yellow ones.
All right, shit.
It's really good.
I hate how I get Bart because like I do the same shit, but then I just buy I don't want to make the decision and be wrong, so I'll just get both.
That's what I do for everything. I bought batteries that were wrong, and then I have batteries for a device that doesn't even need those batteries, and I didn't take them back.
And then you can't throw them away.
Yeah, right. I'm like, well, maybe I'll get a device that needs these batteries one day, and I'll
This is how
already
it
be hooked
starts.
up.
Hoarders, man.
Yes.
That's how I always start.
I have
Don't
hoarder
point at
blood.
him, you cowboy hat CVS guy.
I have hoarder blood for sure. I do have hoarder blood.
I have hoarders, but
Hoarder
only
blood.
limited to my
That's
closet.
your DNA.
That's how he
It
is.
goes past my closet. My wife's like, "Oh, you can't hoard outside."
See, but my wife won't even let me do that because she can feel it through the closet.
It spills out of the closet, and that happens to be the laundry room too. I have to go through his office to get to the laundry room.
Just
See,
set
you're
up a
screwed.
divider.
Yeah.
My wife has no reason to have to go into my office. I gave her own whole office to shoot with, lights, everything. She won't use it.
I gave him his whole office, so he better keep it clean.
Nikki, just there's certain things that you just can't control, you know?
You just want somewhere to go and
Even
fart.
bought him a new desk, just so I didn't have to deal with all the clutter of the old desk.
Being married fucking sucks.
Do you relate, Bart?
What?
Do you relate?
No, she gives me all kinds of my own space. So I think that part's awesome.
I think she.
I can't control it. I don't think she gives it. I think you take it.
I think I just
He's
learned.
gonna run.
I got all kinds of cool shit at home.
I can't control it.
Where do you get to put your stuff?
So I have in the garage, I have a camping shelf of all kinds of camping shit.
You have a huge ass house.
And then I have another shelf full of all gun shit. I have a gun safe, and I also have a workbench.
They basically
This is all in the garage?
That's just in the garage.
They found a way to buy 2 separate houses and put them into one. Live in peace.
Yes.
You put your car in there too?
No, I keep my car in the driveway.
But he
So
could
you
if
can
he
have room
wanted to.
for your. Oh, the car could fit.
Yeah, because
He's
I
like,
keep the fucking garage fucking clean as
She does a
fuck.
great job of cleaning it.
But if she was going to control him in that house, she would need checkpoints. So it's not going to happen.
He just doesn't know how I fucking control him. That's the thing.
That's Inception, man.
But I got all the stuff that I need.
Bart's just in there playing. He's like, she's like, what are you doing?
Glow sticks.
Gio goes into one room, it's Taika being like, she has to give him food, and then she goes to another room, it's Bart.
Exactly.
It's just bigger food. I was trying to feed Taika. I'll feed Bart while I'm at it. Chicken sandwich or burger? Both. Yay!
Into her corner and just keeps it in.
My wife is like that. She's like, people are like, how many kids do you have? She's like, 3. One's 37, 13, and 11.
Usually when you're a wife, you become a mother to your
Yeah,
husband.
man. We're trash.
Well, we all have a kid too. His name is Joe Jitsukawa.
As a group, we all collectively raise one kid.
Oh, you got him for the weekend? Great.
Who's watching him right now?
Nobody. I know.
The mushrooms are.
shit.
Picking a lot of lemons for us, though.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
He was real busy with that.
Imagine a world that we currently live in where you can be fined for farting next to an officer.
I like it.
A police officer?
Yes.
Intentionally? What if like someone has IBS and they can't control it?
Joe, how do you feel about that?
I feel like it's my right to fart.
This man in Vienna, in Austria. So he rose slightly from the park bench,
You have to.
looked at the officers,
I wonder
at
if
the
I went to the
officers.
same park as him.
and intentionally released a massive
How do they know that?
Yeah, I don't
in
believe
the
it's intentional.
immediate vicinity of the officers. So they fined the man $560, so 500 euros
But for what?
for
farting.
intentionally farting.
But that's not a law. It's not illegal to do that. So what was it filed under?
It was
Distress? Like just
Disrespect?
Assault?
it was saying that they violated public decency by loudly blowing a bowel in front of police officers. Dude, I told you guys this before, but that happened to me when I was in the shower once.
What?
You started in the shower?
Really traumatic. Okay, so I was sick. I was very,
old?
very sick. Oh, this is recent, like last year. Yeah.
She wasn't experimenting, she was sick.
No, I was sick. I literally had like food poisoning or something. And then it was when we were all in Vegas. Remember that time in Vegas when I was like fucked up?
Yeah.
When was that?
When was this?
You guys didn't go. Yeah, it was when we went to the Rise thingy.
I want to go to that.
We invited everyone, but that's
I
fine.
didn't get
No,
shit,
but-
so I'm gonna hold that
But it was
against you
too
guys.
sad.
I get it.
I didn't feel like I wanted to go there and gamble.
I had food poisoning.
I have things with people, man.
I get it.
If I don't know people, I just can't hang
totally
out
get
with
it.
them. Okay, thank you.
But you'd come next time.
Yeah, because I know you now. But if I, yeah. But so you had food poisoning and then you took a shit. in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
no, it was so bad that when we had just gotten to the hotel, I ran to the bathroom to go throw up. Like that was like the worst ever. I was like green.
What did you eat? Yeah.
Oh, it was scallops from Sugarfish. Oh, yeah. But it was delivery.
Oh, the temperature. The temperature.
I love how you united the whole room.
Does it like, make sense?
Yeah. Scallops are already dangerous anyway.
Is
But
it?
getting them delivered is like, oh boy.
That's a risk I'm willing to take 10 out of 10 times.
They're pretty good about it because one time we ordered and then we did the accidental thing where we were supposed to get it delivered, but we clicked pick it up. And then we were waiting for it and they're like, hey, it's been longer than 10, 20 minutes or whatever. We have to throw it away. So they're good about that.
That's tight.
Good. But yeah, so I was in the shower, fucked up, and then I felt some shit.
At least it was the hotel shower, right? You didn't have to clean it and
not
shit.
your own property.
Oh, did it feel good? Honestly, did it feel good? Just kind of like,
It did.
Did you post one of your legs up on the bathtub?
No, that's
Did you tell Casey after?
I did. I was like, I straight up took a shit.
Did you point your butt through the hole?
I did because when I first, so I had
You
first.
squatted in the fucking
I
caca.
had to. I had to. It was splashing up.
Did you step it into the drain?
I know.
Waffle stomped it? Wait.
I was crumpy?
Huh?
It was like clumpy?
No. I mean, it was like
was
diarrhea. It was straight up diarrhea shit.
Did you try to take a shit on the soap holder?
What?
I don't know, just to experiment
fun?
different areas.
Okay, so the way it happened.
Okay, yeah, I need to
I
understand
was
why.
showering. I felt some bubbles. I was like, oh fuck, I think I'm gonna throw up again. I'm like, oh no, it's coming the other way. It must be a fart. And then I fart, and then it splashes, and I'm like, oh shit. And so I started squatting right over the drain. I'm like, this is happening.
Was your hotel curtains or sliding door?
No, it was a door.
Oh, thank God. Because if it's curtains, oh shit.
Do you realize what you're doing to the sexual fantasies of thousands of people?
Destroyed.
Someone's gonna love this. Someone's gonna love
This is the woman who judges my cleanliness.
Hey, I was in the shower in a hotel and I cleaned it after.
Oh, that's good.
I used shampoo and I'm like, I have to fucking scrub this shit.
Good woman.
And then you
were
went
thinking-
downstairs and touched a bunch of dice. Thanks for that.
Because I didn't wash my hands.
Well, I'm sure you did, but I
But
don't
it's
know how
poop
well.
particles that are hiding in between your
fucking-
fingerprints.
I scrubbed the shit under my nails too. I'm like, this is fucking disgusting. I was so disgusted with myself.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt too.
Felt good after.
Why? It's natural shit.
honest
Yeah,
woman.
but
She's
it
an
was
honest
just,
woman.
I just felt so like ashamed of myself.
I think you should do it again.
When it's not in the toilet, it
Do it
just
again.
feels very nasty.
What I don't like about that though is when it's a hot shower, it's like a steam caca.
Poop steam.
And it was that. So
And it's like you breathe it in and shit.
yeah.
I wish I was one of those people who like my own smell, because then it'd be like, oh. The whole-
But it might be a party.
oh yeah,
for
there's
you.
a lot of people like that. Yeah. I said it around Casey, and he's like, I like some of my
It
own.
does actually.
Oh my
Your
god.
experience is something that happened in Vegas and you want it to stay in Vegas.
Nice, but it didn't. It's here.
Yeah.
And it's all over the internet.
It's in Singapore now.
It took a few years.
Vegas.
It took a few years for me to confess the story.
But it takes a big pair of balls to do that. Good for or a big pussy, real big pussy to do that. Thank you for that.
Big lips.
Which farts can still get trapped in, by the way?
Even bigger farts.
Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want. And we got Gina back.
I keep forgetting that I get intros.
Only for Off the Record.
I get like half a second, I'm like, oh, who? Oh, wait.
Have you guys ever gotten a root canal? I just got one yesterday.
I need to get one. How does it? Oh, really? How does it? How does it?
What's that you talking right now?
I know.
Oh, I don't sound like.
No. I didn't even know.
Oh, I can hear myself sounding dummy and slurry.
Now that you point it out,
yeah.
I can hear it too.
Oh.
So what happened?
So
what is it like?
this
What happens
is-
to your mouth?
This is why I think you should always get a second opinion.
Why?
For about a year or two now, I've been feeling this cavity because every time I hit the back of my mouth with a fork, I'd feel like
Ow.
with every single time, right? Every single time. And then so I went to go see my dentist, who is my mom's dentist, and I think this was too old. He's probably retired because he didn't diagnose me correctly. But he was poking around, and he's like, "Oh no, you don't have a cavity. You're perfectly fine." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then I went to some like brand deal dentist that they cleaned my teeth. It looked good. And then I was like, "Oh, it also hurts back there." And this guy also poked around. "Oh, you're good." I'm like, oh, "Okay, cool." And then, but it's been hurting more and more. And this week, it was throbbing, like my whole jaw was throbbing to the point where I had to take ibuprofen to go to sleep. And like I would be like laying in bed, and then 5 minutes in, I'm like, oh fuck, I can't fall asleep. And so I'm like, I have to go see a dentist. So Jill scheduled a dentist appointment
With the new one?
with the new one.
I love how you had to mention
I will
Geo's
never take care of myself. I'll never, unless it's workout related. That's why Ant was here. But anyways, but then Yeah, and then we got an X-ray, and he goes, "Dude, your shit's fucked up. You have a crazy cavity." And
That's a cool dentist. He said that.
He didn't. He said in his own. He said it in his-
Wait, the same guy that said you didn't have one?
a different guy. We found a brand new. Yeah, a third one.
I would be
So
concerned.
second opinions don't work. Third opinions.
Can you imagine if you're at a dentist and he just looks at you and goes, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, because I kept thinking since both dentists already said there's no cavity, I was like,
They can't be that fucking whack.
yeah. So I was like, I think I have my wisdom teeth growing in, and I think it's causing the throbbing pain.
Got him out.
No. And then he was like, or it could be a rotting nerve. And I'm like, huh?
Oh, fuck.
And he's like, yeah, you have a cavity and you have a rotting nerve and it's been there. He's like, I can clearly tell it's been there for over a year.
No way.
So yesterday they had to get like this metal thing and like stick it down your root. And the first part, they only injected anesthesia in like 3 places. So my whole mouth was numb, my whole tongue was talking like this. And then when they finally went in with the needle, I'm like, oh shit. And he goes, oh, I gotta numb that part too. So he put that part in, and after that, I didn't feel anything after that. But
Oh, I gotta numb that part too.
He goes, oh fuck. Oh yeah, I gotta numb that too. I was like, what the fuck?
I think he thought like he already hit all the spots. But then every time he would tell me like everyone's different, so if you feel pain, let me know because I gotta put in specific.
What do you do? Did you squeeze his hand like, ah?
No, he told me to
How do
put.
you communicate?
He told me to put your finger up like this.
Were you like this?
I was just like, oh shit!
You need to put your hand up.
It was that bad.
You know that nerve pain? It's like your whole body like, you're like oh,
Yeah.
oh
You
shit.
feel it on like your chode.
Yeah.
It's like, how does that even happen? It's like a fucking kung fu acupuncture technique. It hits your tooth, and all of a sudden your ankle hurts.
Yeah, but he drilled holes in, he cleaned it all up, he put medication in there. It's good now. I got antibiotics and I have Motrin, and then
How long did it take? Because I gotta get mine done too.
it took an hour, a good hour.
Okay. I have to go get.
Do you have a dentist?
Yeah.
Okay, because I recommend this guy. I really like this guy.
Go to your dentist. So I've always had bad
Because
dentists.
he poked your nerve. I don't know.
No, but he was testing it. I really like this.
I've had a dentist that called me a pussy because I was like, well, not in English, but Vietnamese, but basically called me a pussy.
Oh shit.
For like feeling so much pain. I remember I was gripping onto the.
Wait, what did he say?
I was like, this is, I don't remember. This was
Pussy.
like forever ago. Hey, pussy. I was in so much pain. I was gripping onto the sides.
Don't
be that one.
And I was like, I don't think the numbing stuff worked yet because he came back.
Shut up! And he was like, yo, it's just in your head or whatever.
Yeah, and then
just
on the
imagine
drive
the
home, it
pain.
started numbing out.
Oh no.
I was like, what the fuck?
No, this guy was cool because he was like,
Shut up! I gotta work.
yeah, he pretty much was like letting me know if it's painful. That's not the right way. Like, you shouldn't be feeling pain. So he wanted to make sure everything was numb and good before.
Man, when they were taking out my wisdom teeth, like, because I got all 4 taken out at the same time.
Me too.
I was 20?
Because I need to get mine out, I think.
Same.
19 or 20, I forgot.
It felt good.
But I took them out before getting braces. And then they also took out 2 teeth. So, anyway.
Wait, they took out 2 teeth? Like a vampire?
Yeah.
You got 2 missing teeth?
Yes.
I had to take out 4.
What? Yeah. Yeah, missing
Overcrowding.
teeth.
That was the only reason why I never.
Well, yeah, because of crowding.
Overcrowding.
But now I wish they didn't do it, and I wish they would have just not been lazy, because I'm calling that lazy, even though they're professionals, I don't know. But because when I rest my tongue all the way in the roof of my mouth, it like spills out. So I feel like if I had those 2 teeth that I had,
You would be
they were just
snug?
yeah, it would be snug.
Really?
The problem with the wisdom tooth, though, it can like push your other teeth out of place.
Yeah, that's what was fucking up mine. It was hurting so bad, and it's because it was pinching my gum against my other tooth. So I was like, I gotta get these out,
My
please.
2 bottom ones are somewhat coming out halfway, so that means
mine are like
there's
that
still-
right now.
There's still a flap of gum over it.
Yeah, it
so
looks weird.
food gets stuck underneath, it'll get infected.
Yeah.
You know my
No, I
pain.
had a hole in the bottom. What is this? Left? Bottom left?
Yeah.
Back? That wisdom tooth. There was a huge hole for like months. And I kept getting a whole bunch of food stuck in there after they took out the wisdom teeth. But that particular one too, though, when they were actually doing the surgery, I kept telling him, like, I could feel like pinching. Like, I could really feel it. And he put like 5 different like extra shots in there because it was only local anesthesia. They didn't put me under. And I was just like, it hurts. Like, it really hurts.
Gosh.
But he just kept, he's like, listen, I don't know what else I can do.
Yeah, this fool hooked me up. By the time he was done with the anesthesia, I couldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
So I saw like
hacking your
I
mouth
saw
apart.
crazy drills going in, and I'm just like, oh, this is awesome.
Oh, tell them about what happened with your recent
I recently
surgery.
had surgery too, where like so I'm missing the tooth, in the front bottom. Is this right here, and they drill the thing in there.
That's an implant, right?
That's the implant. And
An implant?
Yeah, I need to wait for it to heal, and then they can finally put the crown on to make it look like a tooth.
Born with a missing spot in his jaw, like
Yeah.
there's like missing bone.
Yeah, so the difficulty with this is that since there was no usage of that area, there's like very little foundation. So the past like half a year now, like I've just been going in for surgeries for them to like develop the sites to have more foundation and stuff.
Oh, your kids are gonna be perfect. You're missing teeth, you got extra teeth.
Perfect. But yeah, so then
That's right.
Have you choked on that? Because when I was getting my wisdom teeth removed, it's probably so much fucking blood that you could feel it dripping down to your throat, and you're like,
you just kind of swallow over and over. Yeah.
you know you gotta do that?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And they get that fucking, they get that sucker, and it's like, and then you can feel it on your cheek going, ha! And then you're like, fuck, you sucked it too hard.
And then they get your tongue by accident on the way out.
But then you still have that little fucking drop that just stays in there, and you're like, should I fucking just swallow it? Fuck it, I'm just gonna swallow it. And you go,
I hate that involuntary swallowing that happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not trying to fuck things up.
Dude, the mold for your braces, that shit sucks.
That's so good.
The whole time yesterday, I'm like, so there's like a fucking doorstop that goes between your two teeth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he has like this rubber balloon shit that goes over my face. And I'm like, what if I had like Mexican food and I needed to go diarrhea? I'd have to get up and I'll be like, diarrhea. I'm like, thank God I didn't eat anything yet.
The fucked up thing about me, I learned this when I was a kid, was my body doesn't take anesthesia well, like local lidocaine well. I need extra. Because when I was a kid, he like put like 3 or 4 injections, waited a little bit. He's like, can you still feel? I'm like, yeah, I could.
Oh shit.
And they would like keep on filling me up with more, and then I felt one.
There's this fly coming around.
That's annoying.
So tired.
we should stop keeping that door open during lunch.
I know, they always come in during lunch.
I hate too sometimes in medical stuff is when like you go through like what you feel like is the brunt of it, and then you're like, okay, cool, so how much more? And there's still a fuck ton left. That happened to me with my ICL thing. So my ICL is my contact implant.
What? You have an implanted contact?
Yeah, so it's like so you can go like LASIK or ICL is the other option. So for me, what they do is they put a little slice and they put pretty much like a permanent hard contact in there, but to make sure that it moves around, and when you're like flying or if you're like diving or whatever, that to regulate the pressure, they put holes in your iris, just like 3 little holes, just so the fluid can travel back and forth. And then so
Wait, are the holes still there?
they're still there. They're inside the iris.
They don't heal?
They don't ever heal.
You got holes in your eyes.
Yes.
Can you see it?
No.
You could actually see the lens though sometimes.
Sometimes like if I'm at the right angle, you can see like a weird glimmer.
Can you show me
like
later?
a red.
I want to see.
So what it feels like when they poke this hole in your iris because they shoot it with the laser, it feels like someone getting a rubber band and pulling it back and letting
It'll
it.
numb you.
And it goes. It does. They do try to numb,
your eyes.
The eye drops.
Oh my god.
but it whacks you in the eye, right? And it hurts like a motherfucker. And then so I was like, oh, how many of these are we gonna have? And he's like, usually 3.
No.
I'm like, okay, cool.
Per eyeball.
Yeah, so I sucked it up. I did 3, and I'm like, cool. And I'm already like fucking pouring tears out. I'm like, cool, are we done? And he goes, actually, I've never really met someone with such dark irises as you.
You need 14?
We need 20 more.
In one session?
Yeah.
So did it hurt more and more?
Fuck yeah. So they kept going boom, boom, boom. And I'm just like holding the fucking like machine like.
Did they have your
fucking
eyes?
He's like, can you keep your chin on that thing, please? And I'm like, fucking try, man.
Your chin on something?
Wait, they didn't have your eyes pulled open like this?
They do, but I'm just fucking like, like, can you, sir, can you please stop moving? I'm trying, man, I'm trying.
It just fucking hurt. He's probably just like, I don't want this anymore.
I know.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I will be the biggest little bitch ever. I would fucking scream. I'd be like, no, please, stop.
You should have been like, can I like spread this over a whole year?
I'll come back tomorrow.
That's even worse.
I know. It is more torture. Every month you're like, fuck! How often do you have to go back?
No, it was just that one time.
Thank God.